Shabbat Shalom, my people, and you are welcome to the Shabbat of this morning. The parasha that we're going to talk about this morning is Parashat VaEtchanan, which means I pleaded. You know, Moshe Rabbeinu was explaining to the descendants of the people that left Mizraim, that left Egypt, about the love and the mercy and the compassion of the Lord. Remember, all the Parashot of Devarim always mention one thing, and one thing alone is mentioning the land. It's not about the land. You see, there is no any other human beings or there is no any other race on the planet that has this special quality. I'm telling you. As I was explaining to my people yesterday, just to quickly give us a head up. When a man or a family, when a person come to a land, right, takes control of the land, right, and he begins to build his family, build, and they begin to become bigger and bigger, and other people are joining them, joining, and the house become a village, right, and the village become like a town, right. What happened? The person who is the original founder of the land begins to think about what? About rules, about regulations, about laws, how to govern the people that are coming in. Because remember, the man understands that this is my land, this is my home. I need rules, I need regulation in my home. Any other person that are coming to join me to make my home bigger needs to follow my rules, the rules of my home, right? So that is how things are formed all over the world. A man comes to a place, it doesn't matter. A woman, there are women that form towns too, or cities, or villages that grow to become town and city, right? So when those people come, they initially just them and their family, as well as people join them, they create rules and regulations to govern that particular area where they live. But in the case of Israel, it's the opposite. It wasn't like that. In the case of Israel, God has given them the rules and the regulations outside of the town. They were in the desert when God gave them everything that they needed to make the land function. It wasn't a whisper when you're already in the land and you begin to do what? Form any laws. No. The law has been prepared for them in the wilderness. Given to them by the Holy One Blessed. He is saying, okay, when you come to the land, please, if I speak too much fast, let me know. So because sometimes I get carried away by the Torah, okay? In the land, God, the Holy One, blessed be He, God told Moshe, this is the rule, this is the regulation, this is everything that has to be done in the land. So they were already been prepared to enter into the land. And once they enter into the land, there is no any running up and down, everything is prepared already. Okay, let us act upon what has been given us in the wilderness, to act upon it in the land. That is it. So it's a complete opposite of normally how things are done in the worldly way. God has prepared them. So now I subtitle the parasha of this morning as the remedy before the sickness. The Lord our God has always given us the remedy before the sickness, because He knows the sickness is coming and has already prepared us, giving us the remedy. But can you find the remedy? Many people run here, they run there, they run to the sea, they run to the south, they run everywhere looking for what is not lost. And the remedy is right in their pocket. Just right there. Because they are not looking at the right place. They are taking the crooked path. Well, God is saying, take the straight path. It's not hard. Take the straight path, not the crooked path. So the remedy before the sickness. For me, Eretz Yisrael, meaning the land of Israel, has a big influence on how I think and how I see the world, especially when I travel to the land. Looking through a lens of the land that the Holy One, blessed be He, has promised our forefathers, Avraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov. I read and learn the word of the Torah with a different passion. I see things from a different perspective when I am in the land. This Parashot of Sefer Devarim have a particular influence as it describes the land in many ways and many times over and over and over again. That's the reason. I will try to illustrate this in this week's Parashat VaEtchanan with the following parable and pesukim from the Torah. This is a story told of two childhood friends. Okay? It's a story that parted away after their teenage years. One friend went on to become a very, very successful businessman, and he led an extraordinarily comfortable life. Okay, his life was very comfortable, very nice boy. He was a businessman, has a lot of money, a lot of cash, both physically and otherwise. The other friend did not become wealthy by any means, but was not really poor and surely felt he lacked nothing. It doesn't feel like he lacked nothing. He wasn't rich as the other one, but he wasn't poor. He was stable. It was okay. For him, in his eye, it's nice, it's good, it's okay. He doesn't need anything more. Okay? One time, the wealthy friend was going to pass through the city or the town of his childhood friend. Please listen to this story. You might learn something very tangible, important from it. Okay? So, as he was traveling through the town of his childhood friend, so he decided to do what? To pay him a visit. We went to kindergarten together, from primary school together, and high school together. How are you doing, guys? Blah, blah, blah. Then let us discuss and to catch up with one another, all the years that we've missed. The day of his arrival came. After the initial greeting at the door, the handshaking, the hug, the kisses, everything, they spent a good while just trying to catch up on each other's life as much as they could. They shared some drinks and food, and the wealthy man, the friend, visiting his friend, basically needed to do what? Go to the gents' room, to the bathroom. After he came out of the bathroom, they resumed their conversation, chatting and remembering all the old days, their stubbornness, how they stole one another, how they fight, how they, all those childhood understanding. As the time passed so quickly, it was time for him to leave. Before leaving, the wealthy man, the wealthy friend, took out his checkbook and he wrote a very large check, large sum of money, and stuffed it in the hands of his friend. Give him a lot of money. Right on his check, hey bro, I'm giving it to you, la 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 la. The host friend, who is not as rich but is not poor, looked and said, what is this? What are you doing? What is this? The wealthy friend, the wealthy man, said, don't worry, bro, don't worry, you are my pal, we grow together, and don't worry, just take it, understand. I can understand your situation. I have plenty of money, and I want you to have this. It's from the bottom of my heart, it's from my soul, I'm giving it to you. The host friend was very confused. What is going on? And he said, I am a family. Are fine. We don't need this money. We don't need it. We are okay, we are fine. Okay? Once again, the wealthy man insisted, and the host also insisted and asked, but why do you think that I am poor? Why do you think that I need this money? That I am poor? What do you think? Why is that? Such image come into your mind? See what the rich man replied. The rich friend. When I went to the bathroom, I happened to pick in your medicine cabinet, and I was shocked to see that it was empty. Then I realized you don't even have the money to buy medicine. At the saying of that, the host responded, what is wrong with you? Do you think that I am poor because I cannot buy medicine in my medicine box? No! We are healthy, that's why I don't need a medicine. So that's why you see the medicine box, there's nothing there, because by the grace of the Holy One, blessed be He, we are all healthy. We are fine. We don't need medicine. People think you are poor because you cannot buy medicine. No. No. It's not like that. Remember, the rich man lived in a la-la land. The land is a different land. It's a different universe. Why? That man is not poor, but he's comfortable, he's good. He lives in the what? In the world of reality. Because he's close to nature. You understand nature. Even if he has any small headache, anything, he knows the remedy. It's what is right at his backyard. He has a garden. He plants all the healing herbs. Take the herbs, you take it. You don't need chemical to destroy your body. You know, because the medicine box is empty, that means you cannot afford medication. No. I am not saying don't take medication. That's not what I'm saying. But the intense understanding is this. It's not that you come to somebody's house and you see the way it is, and say, oh, that person is poor or not. No. Maybe it's comfortable in such a way. So, I don't have medicine in the cabinet because, by the grace of God, we are all healthy. If I or my family need medication, I will go and buy it. But right now, we don't need it. Thank God, we live in a time when medication controls a whole host of illnesses and diseases and give extended quality of life to many more people than in the past. Yes, we thank God for the development in medicine, the knowledge, the wisdom, that the research that God has given us. It's not by us, but by Him. You know, so life is much longer. So we can live more life, more healthy life, right? Because of all those things that we have already discovered now. One question we can ask is, should we buy medicine before a problem occurs, or only afterward the problem occurs? It's a thing that you can decide within yourself. Should you buy the medicine before the problem occurs, or after the problem has occurred? Isaiah the rabbi of the blessed memory teaches us that the Holy One, blessed be He, in order of the world, created the refuah, which means the healing, right, before the macabre, before the plague. The medicine is always there before the plague. It's just for us to find the medicine. God has already provided the answer, either in medication or in medication form, or know how to eventually correct and heal a person or situation, or for him or her to do what? To be healed. Any issue, whether it is physical or spiritual, has the fix already in motion by God. There is nothing that takes God at unaware. It's not like us as a human being. I say, hey, you know, I don't understand, I don't know. No. Everything is by time. So don't be discouraged. The Holy One, blessed be He, is encouraging you this morning that before that problem, I have already a solution for you. So you have to sit down and search for the solution. Remember, the solution is there. Your work, you have to search for it. But the problem that we have is most of us in this century, or in this generation, what is it? We have generation millennium, generation Z. Which generation are they now? I don't know. Generation Lala. Okay. So now, this generation Lala, they want to sit down and they are always what? Entitled for everything. So the power, the sense, the understanding of entitlement. I don't want to do anything because I am automatically entitled for it. Okay, sit down there and let your entitlement come and heal you. You will sit down there, I'm telling you, before you know it, you'll be 6 feet under. Because you need to stand up and do something for yourself. God has given you the solution. I'm telling you. But most of us, we don't want to do nothing. Oh, this is what my rabbi said. This is what my pastor is saying. This is what my imam. Okay, continue with your rabbi, your pastor, continue. Go to yourself. That's the idea. Go through the straight path. The solution is there. Don't be lazy. Don't be saying, okay, this is what this person said. What did you say? What's your own opinion? What do you understand about it? That is the idea. That's what God is saying. Rabbi Shimshon Raphael explained a central difference between between the Hebrew people and the nation, as well as the land of Israel and the rest of the world. The Torah states in Devarim, in Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5, as follows. See, behold, Moshe Rabbeinu, speaking to Bnei Israel, to the children of Israel, have taught you statutes and laws that the Holy One, blessed be He, has commanded me to to do in the midst of the land that you have come to inherit and dwell in. Rabbi Shimshon Raphael explained the norm of settling the land and the establishment of a country. As I said, most civilizations will first settle and live in a place before a certain period of time. Only after a few months or after some few years will they begin to establish laws and statutes to benefit themselves and the inhabitants of the land. But in the case of Israel, it's the opposite. The law has been given to them before they enter into the land. In contrast, the rest of the world to Israel, the Hebrew people are unique and one of a kind, which is the Holy One gave us the statutes, the ordinances, and his law period to entry into Eretz Canaan, into the land of Canaan. So we in that place are very, very special. We are fortunate, so to say, right? That the Lord is our God. Moshe said, you are fortunate people. Have you ever heard or have you ever seen where a God speak to all his people at once? Never. One man will come, I don't know what ganja is smoke. Because, oh, this is what the Lord said. Which Lord? I don't know him because I didn't hear where your Lord is talking to you. You come and start telling me what? No! In the case of Israel, it's different. Everybody had it. So you won't come and blame Moshe that I didn't hear. No! You were there. I was there. We were all there because we are in the loins of our forefathers. We had it very clear. The law of our God, the Lord is one. That is it. It's not hard. It's not complicated. I don't know why so people take it so hard. Love the Lord your God with all your heart. It's not hard. Love your neighbor as your friend. Simple. So simple. Why do we make it complicated? I don't know. Now, I want to give us another understanding. This Rabbi Shimshon Raphael, was born in 1808 and he died in Germany in 1888. He didn't enter the land. He has a pure understanding about the land, but he never entered the land. And that gave me a thought of my forefathers, my grandfather. When I was young, my grandfather always think about the land. All his life is all about Yerushalayim, and he keep on banging that in my head. He never entered there, but he knows the land because he had it from his forefather, from his forefather, from his forefather. He doesn't have the opportunity to go to the land, but his dream was to go to the land because that is the essence, the soul of my people, the land. You are a human being because of the land. You are nobody because you have no land. And that's what they call us. People that has no land. But we have a land. And my grandfather always said that. Remember Yerushalayim, don't forget about Yerushalayim. And that has been in my head for a long time. And when I went into the land, I saw the land from a different perspective. So it's all about the land. And this is the story that he gave me. I was a man who is a king. And this man had 8 sons. And the children, the man grew old. The lastborn, the man told the lastborn, please, my son, don't forget the land. Please, my son, don't forget the land. The land was not a good, to what we have now, it's not a good, it's an arid land. Very dry, not productive, But that is his land. That is his. That is his land. So he keep on telling the lastborn, please don't forget the land. Because he knows the life of his elder sons. They just, these flamboyant people, they don't care. But he keep on telling the last son, my son, when I pass, don't forget the land. So this old man, passed. And he come back to the God of his fathers. So all these 8 children, they came to share the property of the man. The man has a lot of money. Gold, diamonds, silver, blah, blah, a lot of things. So the elders, all the children, the king said, okay, this is the property of our father, and now we're going to share them. So they begin to share. So they ask the last born, what do you want? Because the last born is not born of their mama. It's born from another woman. So they don't like the last born. So what do you want? He just came to me, my brothers, please, I want it now, give me the land. Say, stupid people, I know that way I go to ask. Because that in this land, that is barren land. You can, okay, we give you the land is yours. Okay, no problem. They signed, they took all the gold, all the diamond, everything, they went to different lands. The young boy grew up, began to till the land, began to walk on the land. And his father, what my grandfather told me, it's a story from him. His father would come to him and tell him, the boy said, I don't have water. I don't understand. How can I make the land productive? His father would come to him in the dream. The water is there. Go to this place, you see water under the ground. Till, dig, and the water will come. The boy did exactly as his father told him. He went to the place, dig, voila. The underground river was there, as his father said. What do you need to do? You don't need any scientists. You pipe the water to the land. Irrigation. The land becomes very good. Next thing, you don't need scientists to tell you. For the seed, the land blossoms. It's a lot of money. People are coming from different places to do what? To buy from him. Not only to buy from him alone, they begin to settle the land because it's now good. Right? Now the water is big life everywhere in the land. His brothers, 7 of them, they finished their money. No more money. All the gold, everything is gone. They live in Las Vegas, and they went to casinos. Everything is gone. And now they begin to live like the people by the side of the metro, homeless, nothing. Now they remember the news, came to them that their town is now the biggest town in the entire place. How come what happened? Let us all return back home. So they all return back to the home. To their surprise, the land has changed. Everything is green, blossom, nice, wonderful. And they now came to the brother, oh, this is our land too. This is the land of our. The younger said, no. This is not your land. This is my land. You took your property, took everything, you went. No. Now I have worked and made the land prosper. And now you want to come and say this. No, it doesn't work that way, my friend. Go back to your Las Vegas. Let your Las Vegas and your California feed you. For me, the land is mine. He said, okay, we understand that we give you the land is yours. Please, can we just say, okay, now you are talking. Now, he said, well, the elder one came, said, we want to be your slave, just to work for you so that we can have clothes. Okay, now that is good. You are not talking like a human being. Your brain is coming home now. Now, you will work for me, or you will be my slave. And they became his slave. Just for them to eat. But they have nothing to eat. But he pitied them. Because he knows these also are my brothers. But they will be my slave. You want to work in the land? You work as a slave. There is food in the land? No problem. Remember, all is the land. Man is from the land. And the only one blessed he said, go and till the land. God won't come and tell you, no. He has given you everything here to make the land prosper. If you don't want to make the land prosper, that is what is your wish. Remember, you get what you put in. The input that you put in a thing, that is the output. It's the same thing. When you do good to the land will do good unto you. If you don't do good to the land will it's going to repay you exactly the way you pay it. So it's a story for us to understand. The medicine is already there before the disease. The underground water is already there. It's the cure. It's there. While the other brothers are going to all those flamboyant countries, home is home. There's nothing like home. The bread, I don't know about you, but for me, Whenever I go back home, I see as if I'm breathing a different air. But the air in the world is the same, no? It is, but it is in soul of a human. It's in your body. It's in your soul, your spirit. You feel it is different. But this is home. It's not like a strange place. You realize and you can close your eyes completely because I am home. It's not like you cannot close your eyes completely in Canada or in anywhere that you are under the sun. You can. But that feeling of home is always different. So that is the idea that I want to share with us this morning. The remedy is always there. There is no disease, there is no sickness without a remedy. We just need to do what? To search and work for the remedy. It's all about the land, my people. It's all about the Torah. The Torah is the land. Search it. Look for it. The water is there. The bread is there. Yeshua said, why do you waste your money? Why do you want to go to Las Vegas and spend all your money in the casino and buy bread down there and buy whatever all kind of food when the bread is free for you at home? You know, the bread is at home. The water is right there, which is even more delicious than the chemical water they poison with you in the foreign land. Your water is underground river, fresh, cool, beautiful. You know, I remember when we go to the well, I would draw back home. Our well is like, I'm telling you, it's over 700 meters deep, like a kilometer, 1,000 meters, down. When you bring it up and you drink it, oh, it's fresh, it's cool. Yeah, it takes power to drag them up. But you have to work for it. Nothing is free under the sun. You are not entitled to that. Put the effort in it. It will work. Search the Torah. You will find the Messiah there. The Messiah is in the Torah. Find it. You will find it. Stop relying on anybody outside there to tell you what to do. The instruction is for everybody. It's not hard. We can do it together. We can join hands with the Holy One, blessed He, to make the world a perfect place. Remember, the medicine is in your lips. The Torah is in your lips. Moshe told us, it's not in the end of the world, it's not anywhere, it's just right here. You just need to sit down, settle down, and understand it. Parashat VaEtchanan, the remedy before the sickness. Shabbat Shalom.